A billion-dollar freight train, packed with cutting-edge technology, stalled dead on a Nebraska hill. Modern diesels, armed with adhesion management systems, wheel slip sensors, and more computing power than early space missions, sat helpless, brought down by rain-slicked rails, by weight distribution, by algorithms that panicked first. Dispatch called the only machine nearby that could help. A ghost from 1941, Union Pacific Big Boy 4014. Over 1.2 million pounds of raw steel, 16 driving wheels, built for total war, restored from museum retirement. No computers, no sensors, just fire, steam, and unrelenting traction. As the modern locomotives spun uselessly, physics, not code, took over. For decades they called it a relic. A museum piece, too big, too old, too obsolete. So how did an 80-year-old giant become the only force strong enough to move the future? Rain on steel rails is always treacherous. But when computers get involved, caution can turn into paralysis. Modern freight locomotives are engineering marvels. Distributed power units, advanced traction control, sensors that detect the slightest wheel slip and cut power instantly to protect multi-million-dollar motors. The logic is sound. Prevent damage, extend lifespan. But on a steep grade, with a heavy consist behind, that protection can strand everything. Every flicker of slip triggered a digital response. Sensors caught it in milliseconds, relayed to onboard systems. Power slashed. No debate, no override. The crew felt momentum bleed away. Tractive effort vanished as the algorithm shielded hardware over progress. On wet rails, friction drops brutally. Modern diesels, lighter for efficiency, reliant on electronics, couldn't fight through. Warning lights flashed, fans howled, the train sat frozen. A vital artery of American commerce blocked by electronic hesitation. Every minute delayed cost thousands. Supply chains waited. Cargoes sat. Crew called for help, but no quick fix existed. Not another diesel, not a software patch. The answer rolled in on steam, a machine that trusted weight and fire over code. Weight, pure, crushing weight. That's what adhesion really is. Not algorithms optimizing every revolution. Not sensors throttling power at the first sign of trouble. Just 1.2 million pounds of articulated steel pressing 16 drivers into the rail. Union Pacific Big Boy, built in 1941 when America needed monsters to move monsters of freight for war. No telematics, no proprietary controls, just a firebox big enough to swallow coal by the ton, boilers that turned raw heat into unstoppable force. It didn't ask permission, it took grip. The call came, couple to the rear and push. Crew aligned, couplers locked, the fireman stoked, the engineer opened the throttle. No hesitation, no safety cutouts. Inch by inch, then faster. The consist moved, over Blair Hill, through the rain. Big Boy shoved like it was 1944 again, hauling tanks and troops across the continent. It wasn't elegant, wasn't efficient. It burned oil like a battleship, slipped occasionally, but it never quit. While the future waited, the past delivered. This isn't just romance, it's physics. Modern locomotives prioritize efficiency, lighter weight, fuel savings, motor protection. When rails turn treacherous, they back off. Big Boys were built heavy on purpose. Dead weight translated directly into tractive force. Designed when downtime meant losing wars. They sacrificed refinement for raw capability. And on days like this, capability wins. The Big Boy was forged in fire. When American industry converted from peacetime to total war. Engineers didn't have computers. They had necessity. They built the largest steam locomotive ever, to conquer the Wasatch without helpers. To keep supply lines flowing when the world depended on it. Simple, fixable, unstoppable. A slip driver? Sand it and go. Low steam? Feed the fire. No dealer locks, no firmware updates, just steel, skill, and will.